Hello, my name is Antonio Martinez, and the level I've designed is Locked in the Castle. We're going to start with the story and description, head over to the level and objectives, next the mood board, then the bubble diagram, top-down map with paths and objectives, custom mechanics 1 through 4, the IPM, the references, and then we're going to end up with a playthrough of the level. The story is a knight is trapped in the castle. The knight wakes up and must decide which path they're going to take to escape the castle. The knight knows in the castle is a huge treasure hoard and everyone else has left the castle. The knight should escape the empty castle and head back to town. The game is a first-person 3D platformer adventure game. This all starts when the player is locked in the castle. The player must make it to the exit in the rear of the castle. There are 3 paths for the player to take. They can climb the staircase, find the roof path, or climb the vines. The main objective is to escape the castle. This is a mood board for the inspiration behind the key locations throughout the castle. It serves as a general mood board also for the entire castle. The main objective is to escape the castle, and the 3 optional objectives are to destroy the barrels, steal the treasure, and collect all the coins. This is a bubble diagram showing the layout of the level. The X's on the map show blocked off locations, and if a path is connected, there is a note on how. And the dotted lines show a transition between floors. This is the top-down view of the map. The dotted lines still show the transition between floors. This shows where the optional objectives are. The big X's show blocked off paths still. The red X's show blocked off paths by destructible items. And if you look at the layout of this top-down map, the second floors of both areas are near the top. The ground floor is near the bottom, and the roof and tower, which is considered the 3rd floor, is on the left side. This is the same top-down map with the paths and objectives, all starting from the tower, showing the 3 paths one player could take. This does not include them going through the side objectives or collecting all the coins and barrels. Just the paths they would take to get to the main objective. This is custom mechanic 1, locked doors with a key. As you can see, the player goes, picks up the key, and they can go through the door. This is custom mechanic 2, destructible items. Once the player has the fireball, they can shoot a fireball out and destroy the item. Certain items. Here's custom mechanic 3, the coin collection. The player will see coins around the level and they can just walk through them to collect them. Custom mechanic 4, the player will be able to climb up and down these vines in the tower. As you can see, the player will walk up to the vines, press E, and it will teleport them down the vines. The next slide is the IPM chart. You can see at the beginning of path 2 is where you pick up the fireball. In the middle is where you practice it, which is around the throne room area. And at the end, to escape the castle, you master it by destroying the picture in the king's secret room. The key doors actually get mastered, practiced, and introduced in reverse in the first path. At the end of the level, you get the key, and then you can actually work your way and open up all the doors to go back through the level. The vines are introduced at the beginning of technically all 3 paths, but you only really use them going down the first path, and only at the start and near the middle of the level. And the destructible items are all the level. It's just you need the fireball power up to use them. And same thing with the coins, except they do not need a power up to be interacted with. And here are my references. Alright, loading up the game, we can come in here and go through our first path. Like I said, the vines were introduced near the start and near the middle. You can go back up and down them. Mentioned in the storyboard doc. Come over here, pick up some coins. Check out the various guards rooms. Use the guard key to come out here and come straight out the exit. Alright, coming along to our second path now. We can come out here on the roof and collect some of these coins. And we can come down here into the king's extra long dining room. Come through here and collect the fireball power up. As you can see, it says left click to destroy things. Start destroying things. Collect all these coins. Come around here, out the back. Come over here to the stairs room. Climb down the stairs. And come out this way. As you can see, destroy the king's pictures with the fireball. And this is all covered in the princess's note, which you might have noticed when we started. Come around here and collect one of the other optional objectives. Gold piles. We have the barrels, the coins that were all mentioned earlier in the LDD. You can destroy the doors that require keys also. Destroy all these barrels. And this room right here is right above the guards room. But you saw that from the top down map. Come around here and out here. And come back out here. And through the exit. Alright, coming back to the top of this tower one last time, we're going to actually read the princess's note. It just gives a small description of what the game's about and little hints on how to go down each of the 3 paths. All of this was covered in the LDD, so I didn't feel the need to cover this. Coming back around here, we can go and push open this door and then proceed down these stairs. Right. As we get down these stairs, you'll see there's more barrels, more coins, and a locked door and 2 regular doors. That's why I mentioned earlier that the locked door gets mastered near the beginning of the level, because there's one here and one in the king's wing, which you'll see right here. That this is the king's wing that it's connected to. There's one up there that we saw earlier when we got the fireball power up. And there's more coins as you saw. We're going to come this way and start to enter the chapel though, to go down our 3rd path. Come up here, you can see there, this is the level's religious symbol. It's on the banners they have. Come around here, we can pass over to the confessional and into the graveyard. And in the note it mentioned that the path was slightly obscured. We can jump on this tombstone to remove the moss and enter in here. As you may be able to notice, this room is connected to the guards room, and it also has a 2nd floor. This 2nd floor lets you get over to the barrel room, and assuming you're not destroying everything with fireballs, you can actually sneak around the barrels. Coming back through here one last time, we can come down here and look for the oddly small grave. Press E on the oddly small grave, we can go through here. And if we press E one more time, we can come out here for our final escape down our 3rd path. And as you can see, all the different stats for the different collectibles we've collected. Thank you for your time.